Oh, get it, boy, get it. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy SVT Evan, and today's video we are talking about what I'm going to do to my 2023 Surron. We are about to hit 50 miles, and now that I've gone this sort of mileage, which 50 miles really isn't a ton, I think I have a pretty firm grasp on what mods I want to do next. This bike is currently bone stock, yet we're at 49 miles, and it is the thrill of a lifetime. I adore this bike more than most things in life, but like a lot of people say, you get the itch and then you want to start doing more and more and more and more. And when I first rode this bike, I will put in the clip here, absolutely dumped her. Whiskey throttled the heck out of it because I didn't realize how much power it had, and I ended up falling like a sack of potatoes. So now that I've ridden it enough and I've gotten used to kind of the power, of course we want more. So let's talk about kind of what I want to do with this bike. So the most common thing people do with this is there's a couple different steps. You have stock, then you have the bypass battery and controller upgrade. Me personally, the bypass battery thing, it's not for me. One, I'm not good with wiring, and two, my luck, I would do something and the whole thing would just stop working and I'd be out of like an $800 battery. So I'm not going to go down that route, but that I believe people can get to low 50s, mid 50s in terms of mile per hour, which is awesome. That is plenty fast, especially because this bike tops out around, I think a lot of people have tested it like 43, 44, depending on the rider and how much weight you're carrying, which is still, that is tremendous. But I want a little bit more. So here's what I'm thinking. I know there's a bunch of different companies out there. There's like eBMX, eMoto Bros, ChiBattery. What else is there? Ooh, we don't want to hit. Oh no, it's just leaves. Never mind. There's a bunch of different brands out there. Oh baby. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It is incredibly windy today and it is freezing cold. I think I already said it earlier, but man, oh man, it is like 19 degrees with the wind chill, so your boy is literally an icicle. But we do this for the content. We do it for the boys. Look at that view, man. I don't know how birds could be sitting in water. That water's got to be freezing. So I would love, if I can't emphasize that enough, to work with a company and get a battery and a controller. Now, I know my channel is super small in the realm of things, but I think with some of the viewership I pull, and I think the quality of the videos, I'm not going to say I'm the best person ever, but I think, it might be really cool to work with a company. I have no issues paying, so that would be nuts. I would love to work with like ChiBattery because they're not too far away. I think their headquarters is like an hour or two, so that'd be super neat to work with them, or really any brand. I would love to have someone kind of jump on board with me as a smaller creator. And our channel is growing quick, guys. We hit 1,800 just not even I think a week ago, and we're already closing in on 1,900. I've been pumping out the content, boys. We are like 3 weeks strong. I'm super happy with what we've been able to do, and spring is right around the corner. Next week it's supposed to be all 40s and 50s. No more of this 20 degree, 30 degree garbage. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so dope to be able to ride this bike, not having to wear 3 layers of clothes. So that, and I'll get better performance and battery life out of this, because the poor thing, when it's this cold, it's already down 10%, and I've only ridden maybe like 5 miles. I guess actually that's not too bad, but I think it could do a little bit better. I'm babying the crap out of it. Make sure there's no one behind me because I'm going slow. It is way too cold to be going fast. Your boy's neck's freezing. So I would love, get back on topic, Evan. Come on, brother. I would love to work with a company or companies and start kind of building this bike and to be able to create even better content. I reached out, or I didn't reach out, but I talked to a few people on Facebook, and there's a big, I think there's like 900 people, Chicago electric bike riders, and they host different events like group rides, and I would love to go do that. That is something that is definitely on my list. I also would love to find someone that's local to be able to just do local rides with. I think that would make for some really cool content, but I just want to start making this thing my own. It's like my cars, can't leave them stock, even though I think in stock form this bike is absolutely tremendous. If you guys haven't already, go check my other video. I talk about how much I love this thing. Let's go say hi to the geese and get covered in geese crap. Oh, there's so much geese crap. Beep, beep. Oh, get it, boy, get it. Dun, 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 dun. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit you guys. I'm not that. Oh, there's a dog. What is that thing? I think it looks like a, oh, it's a Doberman. Damn, that thing's like a baby deer. Alright, let's get back on track. Actually, no. This thing's designed for off-road, guys. We gotta use this thing. Oh, don't want to get taken out by Poochie. Dude, we're on the road again. So yeah, if there's any companies out there watching this, I would love to work with you guys. I know there's a lot of people too that build their own batteries. Love ya. I think that's sick. But your boy doesn't want his house to burn down. Seen way too many horror stories of people using like super third-party, you know, basement builds. And I know there's some really good guys out there that make awesome batteries, but for me, your boy can't risk that. So I love to work with a company. You know, I think kind of number one is ChiBattery, just because I've seen so many people with their batteries. I know that they make an incredible product. I forgot the gentleman's name, but he did like a whole series going to their headquarters and looking at their build quality and everything, and it just really stood out. Run Playback, that's who it was. You know, shout out to you, my guy. You're one of the reasons I got into the Surron game. But that, you know, his content and just seeing their quality, it really stood out to me. And even if we don't work with a company, I definitely plan on buying a battery. It would definitely help a lot. Oh, look at you. You're an absolute gem. Let's see if I don't get pegged by a car this way. Nope, we're good. All right. Ooh, we could get some air there, but I'm too scared. It is way too early for me to be trying to hit jumps. I got to still get used to the whole thing. But, so yeah, if anyone is watching this, that would be absolutely dope. If not, you know, I'm definitely going to wait until around probably summer to bite the bullet, because, you know, the controller, you're looking around $1,000. For the battery, you're looking anywhere between like 2,200 to 2,600. And then that begs the question, you know, do we go with the 60 volt, 60 amp hour, you know, the max, or do we go with the 72 volt if we want more top end? There's just a lot of choices. I do want to keep the stock motor. I'm not interested in going a bajillion, you know, miles an hour. I don't need 15 kilowatts of power, even though that would be absolutely rowdy and sick. Shout out to the Popo. All right, you know, do I get ballsy? Go on the grass? I think we do. You know what? Actually, maybe not. You know what? Let's be smart, Evan. Use your noggin, dude. So, I don't know. I'm torn. From everything I've read, you know, the 60 volt, you can tend to get better range, and you still get a bump in power as long as you have an updated controller. But the 72 volt, from what I've heard, actually runs cooler, which I don't quite grasp how that makes any sense. I don't know how a bigger battery can run more efficiently. I think it's because maybe the power delivery is just quick and then it's kind of off. Not too sure. So I don't know. For this bike, I don't really think I need ridiculous range. I mean, even in stock form, this is going to get me just about anywhere I need and back with no problems. Plus, I'm probably going to be carrying the battery charger with me when I'm going on, you know, maybe longer rides, group rides, things of that nature. I'll have it with me. So there's just so many options. In terms of controllers, I know there's like KO. What else? There's like one that says like the name Green, I think Green something, I don't know. There's a lot of options, so I kind of have to do some more research and see who's kind of that top dog, because I don't want to cheap out on this. You know, I love this bike, and this is something I plan to use long term, and I plan to just absolutely put all the miles on it. I am not afraid to put thousands of miles on it. Part of me almost wants to kind of test the stock components on the 2023 and see how much I can really get out of it, but at the same time, you know, stock's fun, but modded is more fun. So there's just so many options, guys. I'm really torn on what direction to go. Also, I think these like stock batteries, especially the 38 amp hour batteries, you can sell for like $700-800. So, you know, that would recoup a little bit of the money. I think the controllers go for right around like $1,000, somewhere in that range. So all in all, I'm probably gonna be looking around the $3,500 range, which that definitely stings, but you know, I don't know. Your boy's all over the place. What is this little bike this person's sitting on? How do you ride that thing? See, I want to do that. Regarding suspension, so I've talked about this in other videos. Oh, they got a little camera. Thank you. Very nice people. So I get smacked by a car. Da, da, da. This is where the guy wanted me to do the wheelie, but no can do, way too big to be doing wheelies, and I need more power for that. So I'm definitely not going to be one of those guys that probably gets into stunting. I just don't think I have the build for that. So can you guys imagine me just like trying to pop wheelies and just dancing on the bike and stuff? There's no way. No way, Jose, I could get away with that. But it is a cool thought, and I would like to have the power to be able to do so. That'd make for some pretty exciting content. Your boy trying to practice how to wheelie. I definitely do kind of have to learn how to do that. I think that'd be sick. And then I also, okay, suspension, blah, 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 got way off track. Suspension, I actually really like the factory suspension. I could see how it could be a little bit better, a little bit softer, but at the same time, coming from a bike with no suspension to a bike with suspension, I mean, you guys can hear my voice right now. It's a little shaky going over those, like, rivets, but it's not too bad. It is still night and day difference compared to a bike that has no suspension, so this is very, very good. Cannot complain. but I can see how it'd be better. But I think like the front shocks or struts or whatever you want to call them, I think they're shocks. Man, they're like $1,000 for like Fox 40s, and then I think there's like the Bomber, if I'm not mistaken. There's a bunch of other ones. I don't know. In stock form right now, these are plenty good. I am not even remotely concerned about that. Also, a lot of people do brakes. I'll probably end up doing different, I think they do like different pads just to make them bite a little bit better. But again, you know, your boy's not doing top speed runs every 5 seconds, and I'm coasting a lot of the time, so I'm not using it. I did turn off the I cannot say that word, regenerative braking, just because I hated not being able to coast. You lay off the throttle and all of a sudden it's just like it sags you forward. That's just no fun. And it really gives you no performance. Like you get really no additional. Ooh, is that a GT500? It sure is. That thing sounds mean. That thing's cammed. Oh, baby, we're going this way. That thing sounds mean. Oh, that sounds... Oh, my gosh. That thing sounds sick. Wow. Beautiful ruby red 1314 GT500 with some mean cams, man. Wow, that thing sounds nasty. So yeah, back to the brakes. Gonna do different rotors. Maybe not rotors. They do have some cool looking ones on Lunicycle. So I kind of took a look at those, and they're pretty cheap. Those are like $100. So I probably will end up doing that. Another one that I've seen that I don't know if I love or hate are the like supermoto wheels and tires. Now I kind of like the bigger tires just because it seems a little bit more like you can use it more off-road, but then again, like you guys see, I'm not really off-road much, so maybe going to like a 16 or 17 setup with some supermoto tires, that would be sick. You know, I foresee myself getting more use out of this bike. Is more of like a sports style bike, like, you know, oh my god, I almost just, holy crap, Evan, almost just took my head off with the stop sign, boys. I almost just dumped the bike. Holy sheesh. And would have flown right into an intersection. That would have been a title and thumbnail right there. Oh my god, someone as high as a kite. Oh, that is potent. Holy crap. Let's go down by the river. I always forget with sport mode how much more twitchy the throttle is. I cannot wait for summer, guys. Summer's going to be so sick flying down here. Just being able to just, you know, 70 degrees, just a shirt, probably not shorts, because if you go down, you definitely don't want to get, you know, road rash all over yourself. So supermoto tires would be nasty. I think I'd go with the 17 setup, because 16, I've seen people with 12s. I think the 12s look honestly just ridiculous. The bike just looks like it, I don't even know how to put it into words. It looks like a child's bike, but it's not. It's weird, you know, and I get it, you know, I guess it performs pretty well, but 12s, I mean, that is, I don't know. At that point, it's a child's toy. And I can't see how it would handle all that great. Sidewalk closed. All right, we go on the street. Psych, it is actually way too cold. I'm not trying to get frostbite flying up this hill. Now, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the build, guys. You know, nothing too crazy. Ooh. I'm always afraid about popping the tires. If I keep the stock wheels, which is a very strong possibility, I'll probably do the Shinko 241s. Those are a little bit better for the pavement, and I think they last a little bit longer. I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing burnouts and things in this, so I'm assuming that they'll last quite a while. You know, we're going to take a different route today, boys. We're just going to fly around. We're going to fly... Oh, man, this is... Holy crap. It's steep. Oh, it is windy, windy, windy. We're going the opposite direction so that way you guys can hear me. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my build process. I do want to get it wrapped. I know people do powder coating, but I don't really want to tear the whole bike apart. That just seems like a wiring issue to go wrong, and then I'm out of bike. Unless I can find someone that really knows how to do it well, then I'll find, you know, if there's like a local Surron shop. I wonder if like a local bike shop could do it, but I don't know if they do really powder coating. That's probably expensive too. I'll probably end up spending like $700 just to get the bike powder coated when I could go get it wrapped, or even try it myself. Do it for a couple $100. So many decisions. I just love that with these bikes, the fact that you can make them your own. Like, I don't want my bike, you know, they've been around for what, 5 years now, so people have made them their own. But it'd be super cool to have mine stand out just a little bit. I gotta put my, you know, YouTube channel sticker on here. I gotta make those today. I've been telling myself to do that, and I've just been way too lazy. But I want to be able to, you know, hang out at meets and stuff, and people be able to see my at, you know, shoot me a subscribe. Oh, let's get on it. Woo. Woo, she is quick. Oh, you're gonna let me go? You're an absolute gem. I love you. That's a nice house. Your boy's also been kind of thinking about relocating, but that's a whole different story for a whole different video. What a beautiful day. I just wish it wasn't so windy. So there you guys go. I am rambling at this point. I'm going to wrap the video up. If you guys enjoyed the video, which I know is just a lot of talking and a lot of future plans, but I got so much stuff in store for this bike. Plus, also, I picked up some more mods for the 5.0, so got so much good stuff coming there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like. It helps your boy out a ton. I love you, and I'll catch you in the next upload. Peace out, guys.